Night settles and the world grows quiet, and sometimes the quiet feels big. Thoughts that waited all day step forward and ask for attention. The body may hold a little worry from the day. The heart may carry old stories. In this gentle space, a soft voice inside still wants peace, wants safety, wants the comfort of deep, easy rest. Let this be a tender meeting with that voice. Together we set a sweet intention. Tonight, calm grows. Tonight, the bed becomes a sanctuary. Tonight, rest is allowed. There is nothing to fight. There is nothing to force. Only a small practice of kindness, repeated with care that guides mind and body toward ease. First, breathe in with kindness. Breathe out with release. With each breath, give the nervous system a simple message. It is safe to soften. The room is friendly. The pillow holds the head like a loving hand. The blanket is a soft hug. The day can stay outside for a while. Inside this bed, a new pattern may begin. We do not need to fix everything at once. We do not need to solve every question. We can choose one gentle focus. Tonight, peace is welcome here. Say it inside the heart at a relaxed pace, like a lullaby. Each word can be slow, each thought can be light, as if the mind is dipping its toes in a warm pool of quiet. When fear rises at night, it is often trying to protect. The mind becomes a watchful guardian, scanning for what might go wrong. Thank that guardian for its care and invite it to rest. Let it know there is a soft routine to take its place. Create a tiny bedtime ritual that signals a shift from busy to peaceful. Dim the lights, put a hand on the heart, and use a simple phrase that builds safety. In this bed, I am safe now. Feel the weight of the body being held. Feel the jaw loosening, the shoulders settling, the belly easing. Every time the body relaxes, the mind receives a message. All is well in this moment. The message becomes a bridge to sleep. We will start a loving tradition called the under-pillow blessing. It is small, like a note from a dear friend. It is simple, like a soft melody. It is close by all night, so even in half sleep, comfort is within reach. This blessing is a choice to feed the heart gentle words. These words become a steady rhythm for the mind. They remind the body how to let go. They invite trust. They welcome rest. The blessing under the pillow is not a charm. It is a signal, a loving cue that repeats night after night until calm becomes familiar again. Set the intention for this practice now, to grow patience, to grow softness, to grow safety. Let this intention rest on the breath. Inhale, calm comes in. Exhale, tension goes out. Inhale, I am cared for. Exhale, I can loosen. The words are not tricks. They are directions for the nervous system. They are a hand on the back, a quiet guide towards slowness. Allow the tempo of nighttime to be slower than daytime. Let thoughts move like clouds and drift away. The bed is not a desk. The pillow is not a problem-solving table. This is a sanctuary. In this sanctuary, sleep is not forced. It is allowed. If the mind starts to list worries, greet each one kindly. Thank you for wanting to keep life safe. We will care for this tomorrow. Tonight, peace goes first. Then bring attention to the breath again. The breath is always here, always ready to help. Count a gentle rhythm. Inhale to a slow 4, exhale to a slow 6. The longer exhale tells the body that danger has passed. The heart listens, the muscles loosen. Thoughts soften like petals closing at dusk. This is the tone of the night. Kind words, slow breath, patient release. Offer the heart some simple affirmations woven in the quiet. I am safe in this bed. Peace fills this room. My body knows how to rest. Let each line rest on the breath. Say one phrase on an inhale, another on an exhale, until the mind becomes drowsy. There is no need to be perfect. There is only practice. With each night, the pattern grows stronger. The body learns, the mind learns, the heart learns. Calm becomes a familiar friend at bedtime, not a rare visitor. Sometimes a memory or a thought may try to pull attention into the past or the future. Gently return to the present. Feel the sheets, hear the quiet, follow the breath. Place a hand on the heart and another on the belly and feel the rise and fall. This touch is a message to the nervous system. We are here, we are safe, we are okay. If a yawn arises, welcome it. If a sigh wants to leave, let it. The body knows how to settle itself when it receives caring signs. We offer those signs now: slow breath, soft touch, kind words, gentle practices. This is enough. As the intention settles, we can also understand why night fear sometimes grows louder. When the lights are off and the world rests, there are fewer outer noises to distract from inner voices. The mind, built to protect, becomes more alert. It scans, it reviews, it imagines outcomes. The body then hears that signal and answers with tightness in the chest, a flutter in the belly, a busy heartbeat. This is not a flaw. It is a system trying to help. With care, we can teach it new lessons. The bed is safe. The darkness is a blanket. The night is a friend. Thoughts act like tiny switches for the body. A worried thought can tell the body to hold the breath, to clench the jaw, to brace the shoulders. A kind thought can tell the body to loosen, to breathe deeper, to soften the face. We are not trapped by old patterns. We can guide the pattern with simple routines. Breath is the easiest one because it reaches the nervous system directly. When exhaling longer than inhaling, the heart rate can settle, the body releases a little more, and the mind follows that ease. Over time, this becomes a new habit. Words matter as much as breath. The mind listens to the tone of self-talk. If the inner voice scolds, the body tenses. If the inner voice soothes, the body opens. Offer words that soothe. Speak slowly, with warmth. Dear mind, thank you. Take rest now. Dear body, unwind now. Dear heart, feel safe now. In this kind way, thoughts stop acting like alarms and start acting like lullabies. A lullaby is a pattern, gentle, repeated, steady. The nervous system likes steadiness. It takes comfort in routines that do not change. Let this be our routine. There is also a simple truth about nighttime light and noise. Bright light and loud sound tell the body to stay alert. So dim the light before getting into bed. Lower the sound around the room. This is care, not control. Think of the bedroom as a place that teaches the body what to do. When the light is low and the sound is soft, the body hears the lesson. Now we rest. A warm bath or a warm foot soak can also teach this lesson. Warmth loosens muscles. Loosened muscles send the message upward. It is okay to relax. Small steps like these stack up. The mind notices the pattern and starts to trust it. Another gentle method is a body scan with breath. Start at the forehead and invite the muscles to soften. Move to the eyes and jaw and let them loosen. Let the tongue relax in the mouth. Release the shoulders so they sink toward the bed. Soften the belly. Relax the hips, the thighs, the knees, the calves, the ankles, and the feet. With each softening, say a quiet phrase inside. Let go now. The body hears and complies in its own time. No rushing, no pushing, only invitation, only patience. Affirmations can help the mind rest from troubling loops. A good one for night is, I let peace go first. Another is, my breath guides me to calm. Another is, safe feelings grow in me. Say them when the mind starts to tighten. Say them when the body needs a cue to release. These lines work best in the drowsy window before sleep and in the soft moments when waking during the night. Repeat them with breath until they feel natural. After a while, the body will begin to expect them and respond more quickly. It's also helpful to notice the story that night fear tells. It often says, something might happen, without any clear shape. Offer it shape and then offer it care. Write down the concern on a small piece of paper and close the notebook. Tell the mind, this is saved. We will meet it with strength in daylight. The act of writing tells the mind that it has been heard. Being heard is often enough to lower the inner volume. Now we return to the under-pillow blessing. This dear ritual is simple and it can hold strong comfort. Choose a small, safe item to live under the pillow at night. A folded affirmation card works well. It might be written on soft paper. It might be tucked inside a tiny envelope. It may hold a light, soothing scent, like a few threads of cloth that spent a moment near lavender or chamomile. It could also be a smooth comfort object, no larger than a coin, something gentle and flat. The item is not meant to stimulate. It is a quiet sign, like a candle glowing low in the heart. Create the blessing note by writing 3 parts. The first part is safety, one line that tells the body it is protected. A few examples are, I am safe now. This bed holds me. Peace surrounds this room. The second part is gratitude, one line that thanks the day for even a tiny good thing. It might be the taste of warm tea, the sound of soft rain, a kind word heard, or a small task completed. Gratitude signals abundance, and abundance creates ease. The third part is release, one line that hands over a worry for the night. I hand this fear to healing while I rest. I give this problem to loving wisdom until morning. I place this concern outside my sleep for the night. Write each part in clear, simple words. Add the date. Sign it as a gesture of commitment. A signature says, this matters to me. Fold the note once or twice with care. As folding, breathe out slowly and feel the shoulders drop. That breath is the seal. Before placing the note under the pillow, read it aloud in a soft voice. Let each word be slow enough for the body to hear, not just the mind. Then slide the note under the pillow and feel the bed receive it. If using a small cloth with a gentle scent, keep it very light. The goal is ease, not stimulation. Too much scent can wake the senses. A faint trace is enough for the brain to link the smell with safety. With time, that scent can become a calming cue, like a familiar lullaby for the nervous system. If choosing a smooth comfort object, make sure it is thin and soft at the edges so it stays unnoticed while sleeping. The purpose is reassurance, not distraction. Before lying down, bring hands to heart and belly. Read the blessing note again or say it from memory. Pause after each line and follow with one relaxed breath. Allow the words to settle, not as demands but as invitations. This note is a loving assistant for the night. It does not take the place of inner strength. It draws that strength forward. The power is always within. The note simply points the way, like a small signpost that says, this way to peace. During the night, if waking happens and the mind starts to tighten, slide a hand under the pillow and touch the edge of the note or the smooth object. This is a quiet signal to the mind. The ritual is still here. Safety is still here. Repeat one short affirmation in the rhythm of the breath. Peace is here, or I am safe now. Keep the exhale a little longer than the inhale. Let the jaw loosen and the shoulders drop again. Often this touch and these words guide the body back into the soft rhythm of sleep. Renew the blessing note every few nights. Keep old notes in a small box or envelope. They become a record of care. Looking back, it becomes clear. Calm grew with practice. Trust grew with repetition. The heart received what it needed, consistency and kindness. If one night feels restless, there is no failure. There is only learning. The body is still listening. The mind is still learning. The heart is still healing. Return to the breath. Return to the words. return to the note. A few sample lines can help when creating a new note. For safety, I am held in peace. For gratitude, thank you for this quiet bed. For release, I give this worry to the night to be mended. Feel free to keep the same lines for a week to build a strong association, or change one line at a time if the heart asks for fresh words. Simple is best, gentle is best, honest is best. Let the underpillow blessing be part of a rhythm, a brief evening journal page to sort what stays and what goes. The writing of one safety line, one gratitude line, one release line, a slow breath to seal the note. Hands on heart and belly, the note placed under the pillow, the lights dimmed, the breath steady. This rhythm is a teacher. It teaches the body to expect rest. It teaches the mind to lower its guard. It teaches the heart to trust the night again. With each small, kind step, sleep becomes less of a struggle and more of a homecoming. Affirmations for this part of the practice can be spoken softly after placing the note. Peace meets me in this bed. Calm grows with each breath. I allow gentle sleep. Let these words be tender and unhurried. Let them float in the mind like feathers. The goal is not to push feelings away, but to bathe them in warmth so they loosen and drift. If a tear comes, let it be a cleansing one. If a smile comes, let it be a grateful one. All of it is welcome. The practice holds it all with care. With time, the underpillow blessing becomes a trusted ally. On evenings that feel heavy, it waits. On evenings that feel light, it still supports. A quiet ritual like this does not need perfect belief to work. It needs repetition and kindness. Each night is another chance to speak to the body in a language it understands. Breath, touch, tone, and simple words. In this language, the heart hears the message clearly: safe to rest, safe to soften, safe to sleep. A blessing note grows from simple words that feel true right now. It helps when the paper is soft and the pen moves easily, because ease at the desk becomes ease in the bed. Begin by letting the breath slow down and settle the hands. The note will hold 3 parts: a line for safety, a line for gratitude, and a line for release. Keep each line short so the body can receive it without effort. The nervous system relaxes when messages are steady and clear. Say the words inside as they are written, letting the breath carry them. The tone matters more than fancy phrases. Simple, kind, present tense language is enough. I am safe now. Peace fills this room. My body knows how to rest. After the safety line, add 1 sentence of thanks. It can be small: a warm cup, a soft light, a kind glance, a breath that finally felt gentle. Gratitude tells the body there is enough support to let go. Then write 1 release line. Give the mind a clear container for worry. I hand this fear to healing while I sleep. I place this problem outside my rest for the night. I let the night hold this question until morning. Date the note and sign it as a promise to care for the self. Fold it once or twice with a long exhale, as though the breath seals the paper with calm. If the hand feels tense or the mind argues with the words, pause and soften the shoulders. Let the jaw loosen and allow the tongue to rest low in the mouth. Resistance is a body signal asking for more gentleness. Noticing that signal is already progress. Adjust the sentence until the chest loosens a little. Instead of "I sleep perfectly," try "I allow sleep to come." Instead of "I never feel anxious," try "I meet anxious moments with more kindness now." The goal is not to force belief. The goal is to offer the smallest true step that leans toward peace. True statements relax the body. When the body relaxes, the mind trusts. Trust is what carries the note into the night. A blessing note can hold a faint scent if that feels helpful, but keep it very light. A tiny thread of soft fragrance can become a sleepy cue when paired with the same gentle words each evening. Too much scent wakes the senses. Less is more. Some prefer a smooth, small object rather than a scent, something flat, safe, and quiet to the touch. The meaning is the same. The mind learns. This signal equals calm. The heart learns. This ritual equals care. The body learns this sequence equals rest. Keep a few blank slips nearby and a small box for older notes. Refresh the blessing every 3 to 7 nights or sooner if the heart asks for new words. A short rhythm helps. Write the new lines. Read them aloud slowly. Fold with an exhale. Place the note under the pillow with a light touch. If waking happens in the night, a hand can drift under the pillow and find the edge of the note. The mind remembers the sequence and lowers its guard. If the note wrinkles or wears, it is a sign of use, not failure. Care that is used often becomes strong. The form of the lines can follow an easy pattern with the breath. On the inhale, an I am statement signals safety. I am safe now. On the exhale, a release statement lets go. I can soften now. On the next inhale, a gratitude word, thank you, quiet. On the next exhale, a promise to rest. I let sleep find me. The paper keeps the order when the mind forgets it. Words resting on breath make learning smooth for the nervous system because breath speaks the body's first language. If a part of the mind judges the note as too simple, answer with kindness. Simple is the point. The body likes simple. Repetition is how the nervous system learns. The same lullaby is more helpful than a new song each night. The same gentle lines teach safety. The same soft breath teaches release. The same fold and placement teach completion. Over days and weeks, these small teachings become a path the body knows without thought. There may be nights when no words come. In that case, draw a tiny shape that signals peace, perhaps a small circle, a wave, or a star. Let the shape stand for safety, gratitude, and release. Below it, place a short blessing such as, peace is here, sign and fold with an exhale. The image gives the mind something kind to rest on when sentences feel far away. All that matters is that the heart recognizes the note as friendly and the body feels the rhythm as gentle. When the next day arrives, the note can be read once more in the morning. Let the eyes move slowly over the words. Notice any soft change in the body. A tiny shift counts. A looser jaw counts. One easier breath counts. Place the note back in the box with the others. Over time, this small archive becomes a record of care. It shows that calm was not an accident. Calm grew by intention. A helpful way to refine the note is to listen to the body's answer as the words are spoken. If the chest feels tight, make the line kinder. If the belly relaxes, keep the line for a few nights. The body can be a wise editor. Let it guide the phrasing. Keep the words short, direct, and loving. Present tense lines work well because they pull attention into this moment. Sleep comes in the present, not in the future. The note guides attention to the present kindly, without pressure. A blessing note does not need perfect handwriting. Scribbles are welcome. A note can be written in a large, soft script if that feels calming, or in tiny letters if that feels private. The paper can be plain or lightly colored. The only requirement is care. Care is the medicine. Care is the message. Care is the practice that quiets the system and grants permission to rest. The evening clearing practice gives the mind a tidy, loving place to set down the day. A small notebook and 5 minutes can change the tone of the night. Sit in a simple way with the feet grounded. Let the breath ease into a steady rhythm. Divide the page into 2 gentle columns. On the left, write keeping. On the right, write releasing. The left side gathers what is worth holding from the day. small wins, soft moments, helpful lessons, useful truths. The right side gathers what can be set down for the night: worries, loops, half-finished lists, old stories that rise when the dark grows quiet. Start with the keeping side, because the mind relaxes when it sees that not everything will be thrown away. Write 3 short lines. They can be simple. A kind word warmed the heart. The body liked that stretch. A task was finished. Keep the lines compact, clear, and kind. Pause after each line and breathe out longer than breathing in. This rhythm tells the nervous system that support is present. Then move to the releasing side. Write 3 short lines that name what will be set down until morning. Use plain language. Worry about the email. Thought about money. Replay of a conversation. After each line, draw a small arrow pointing to the margin, as if the thought has a path away from the bed for the night. On the last line, add the release sentence that will go on the blessing note. This links the journal to the under-pillow ritual, creating one smooth flow. If the mind races and wants to write 20 lines, set a soft boundary with a timer. 3 to 5 minutes is the whole practice. The limit is part of the medicine. It teaches the mind that the night is not a work shift. It shows the system that rest is the priority once the timer ends. If more worries remain, tell them kindly that they are saved for tomorrow's daylight. The notebook is the meeting place for them, not the bed. Close the notebook with a long exhale and place it away from reach. Some nights carry heavier feelings. In those moments, add a brief sentence of forgiveness to the keeping side. I'm willing to be kinder, or I release harsh blame. Forgiveness loosens the heart and frees the breath. A tight heart keeps the mind on guard. A softened heart allows the guard to lower. If strong emotion rises, place one hand on the chest and feel the warmth. Let a few slow sighs pass. The body knows what to do with a sigh. It resets the system gently. For persistent worries, write one tiny action for tomorrow on the keeping side. Set a reminder for 10 a.m. to call, or list 2 options over tea. Naming a next step reduces the sense of danger and allows the mind to let go more easily. The goal is not to solve the issue at night. The goal is to show the mind that a caring plan exists. When the mind sees a path, it trusts the night to hold the rest. A small ritual helps seal the clearing. After closing the notebook, place both hands over the heart and breathe out over the releasing side in the mind's eye, as if blowing dust from a shelf. Whisper a short phrase, set down for the night, or held by the quiet. Then pick up the blessing note, write the release line if it is new, fold with an exhale, and slip it under the pillow. This hand-to-paper, breath-to-word sequence becomes a repeated signal. Day concludes, night begins. Affirmations that support the clearing can be woven between steps. My thoughts can rest now. This room holds me. Peace is my bedtime habit. These lines are most helpful when spoken slowly in a calm, steady tone. If old mental loops return as the lights go low, greet them with a phrase from the releasing side and point them toward the blessing note under the pillow. The ritual itself answers them. Over days, the notebook will show patterns. Certain worries repeat. Meet repeating worries with repeating care. Prepare a standard release line for them so the mind does not need to invent words at night. A settled pattern lowers the energy of fear. Fear loses volume when it meets the same soft answer again and again. The clearing practice is not about perfection. Some evenings will feel light and quick, others will feel slow. All of it is useful. Every time the day is placed into gentle columns, the body hears, we are safe to rest. Consistency shapes the nervous system. The notebook becomes a loving gate at the border between waking and sleeping, and the blessing note becomes the night watch with a tender lamp. The body likes to be asked, not commanded. Soothing begins with an invitation rather than a demand. Start with the breath because breath reaches the nervous system faster than thoughts do. A simple rhythm works well. Inhale to 4, exhale to 6. Count slowly. Let the lower ribs widen on the inhale and release on the exhale. The longer out-breath tells the heart that it is time to settle. After a few rounds, the face softens on its own. The shoulders drop. Warmth may spread through the chest. If counting causes strain, drop the numbers and let the breath mimic the sea. A gentle wave in, a longer wave out. A brief body scan can follow the breath. Bring friendly awareness to the forehead and let the tiny muscles around the eyes soften. Ease the jaw and let the tongue rest low and wide in the mouth. This simple shift can quiet the fight or flight signal that clenched jaws often send. Let the back of the neck lengthen and the shoulders melt toward the bed. Soften the belly. Allow the hip joints to settle, the thighs to relax, the knees to feel heavy, the calves to soften, and the feet to spread. After each area, let the out-breath be a touch longer, as though the exhale is a hand smoothing a sheet. If the body holds stubborn tension, try a small wave of tensing and releasing, done kindly and slowly. Curl the toes for 3 seconds, then release fully as the exhale lengthens. Gently draw the shoulder blades together for 3 seconds, then let them widen on a long out-breath. Make a soft fist, then open the hand wide and rest. This teaches the nervous system the contrast between holding and letting go. The contrast makes letting go easier to find again. Sound can help settle the system. A quiet hum sends a soft vibration through the chest and throat, which can massage the inner pathways of calm. Hum on the exhale for 2 or 3 breaths, then return to silent breathing. A few gentle sighs also clear built-up pressure. The sigh is not dramatic. It is the body's natural way of resetting. Let it happen when it wants to. Do not force it. The system understands this language well. Hand placement is another strong cue. One hand resting over the heart and the other over the belly creates a simple circuit of safety. Feel the rise and fall. Let the hands grow warm. Say one short line in time with the breath, safe to rest, or peace is here. Keep the face neutral and soft. No effort is needed. The hands tell the body what to do even when words feel far away. For minds that love structure, try a gentle rhythm of 4 steps. Breathe, release, affirm, feel. Breathe a slow in and longer out. Release one area of the body. Affirm with one short line. Feel the change for a few seconds, then repeat. This pattern keeps the mind engaged in a calm way without giving it room to wander into worry. The steps are small, so the body never has to strain. Eyes can also be soothed. Let the gaze soften behind closed lids, as if looking into a wide, dark sky. This changes the signal in the muscles around the eyes and calls the whole system toward rest. If the eyes want to flutter for a moment, allow it. They will settle. Allow the forehead to be smooth, the scalp to feel loose, the ears to rest. Even the tongue can help. Let it float, heavy and wide, and notice how the throat relaxes in answer. Breath patterns can be varied to keep the practice gentle. One evening, use the 4 to 6 rhythm. Another evening, try a simple sipping inhale, 3 tiny sips in, 1 long smooth out. This can be calming when the breath feels shallow. On nights when energy is high, extend the out-breath a little more, but only to the point where it still feels kind. The nervous system trusts kindness, not force. Pair breath with words that fit the body's state. When the chest is tight, choose soft chest. When the belly is jumpy, choose warm belly. When the head is busy, choose quiet head. Let each phrase be spoken inside as the area is felt. The link between word and sensation grows stronger with gentle practice. The body learns to follow the voice. If tension sits in the jaw, place the tongue so its tip rests behind the upper front teeth and let the molars part. This small posture can quiet a reflex that keeps the system on alert. If the shoulders rise, invite them to drop with each out-breath. If the lower back feels tight, slide the attention down into the hips and let them feel supported by the bed. Support is the key word. The bed supports, the pillow supports, the breath supports. Safety is supported from many sides. Affirmations weave easily into these physical cues. On the in-breath, I take in calm. On the out-breath, I release tension. On the next in-breath, peace fills me. On the next out-breath, sleep is welcome. Keep the voice inside, steady and warm. If words feel too active, let the mind ride the breath without language for a while. Silence is also a form of care. This soothing practice asks for patience. A few minutes each night are enough. Over time, the body begins to anticipate the sequence. Breath starts to lengthen on its own when the lights dim. The jaw loosens when the pillow is felt. The heart rate drops when the hands rest on the chest and belly. These are signs that the nervous system has learned the path. Learning happens quietly. There is no need to measure or grade it. Trust grows as the nights collect. When a wake-up happens at 2 or 3 in the morning, the same steps can lead back toward ease. Keep the light off if possible. Place a hand under the pillow to touch the blessing note. Feel the heart under the palm. Lengthen the out-breath. Release one area of the body. Whisper one short affirmation. Let the rhythm continue until drowsiness returns. Even if sleep takes time, resting in safety still heals. The body counts rest as valuable. The practice is never wasted. In gentle ways like these, breath, hand placement, body scan, small sounds, simple words, the system shifts from alert to ease. The bed becomes a place where these cues collect each night. The blessing note reminds the mind that safety can be learned. The clearing page assures the mind that nothing important is being ignored, and the body, spoken to kindly, answers with calm. When the lights are low and the pillow welcomes the head, thoughts may still reach for the day. This is a tender moment to guide the mind with one simple line that rests on the breath. Choose a short phrase that feels kind and true, and let it travel with the inhale and the exhale. Peace is here. My bed supports me. I release the day. Allow one line to lead for a full week so the nervous system learns the sound and pace of it. If attention wanders, greet it with care and return to the line without any blame. The goal is not to push thoughts away. The goal is to provide a soft path they can follow until they settle. Let the phrase be steady. Let the breath be patient. Let the body listen. There is a drowsy window just before sleep and in the small wake-ups of the night. In this window, inner words sink deeper. Speak in a slow, warm tone inside the heart. Link the phrase to the breath so it becomes a rhythm. In with comfort, out with release. Feel the chest expand as the words arrive. Feel the belly soften as they leave. If tension pops up in the jaw or forehead, let the next out-breath be longer than the in-breath and allow those areas to loosen. A small shift in the muscles tells the mind that safety is present. Safety invites sleep. Gentle imagery can help without stirring the senses too much. Think of a soft light resting over the chest. Think of quiet that drapes the room like a warm blanket. Keep it simple and slow. Large pictures or busy stories can wake the mind. Stay with one steady tone, calm, safe, held. Pair this with one phrase. If the mind tries to change the words, keep returning to the same ones. Repetition is not boring in this practice. Repetition is the medicine that teaches the system what to do. If a thought loop starts to spin, label it kindly, loop. Then guide it into the phrase and the breath. If worry presents a question, answer with a promise. This has a time tomorrow. Then breathe out and let the phrase step back in. If the body feels a flutter, place one hand on the heart and one on the belly and let the hands grow warm. Speak the phrase once more in that warmth. Warmth plus steady words are powerful teachers. The system hears them and settles. A small counting method may soothe when words feel too active. Count 1 on the inhale, 2 on the exhale, up to 5, then begin again. After a minute, return to the chosen phrase and let it float on the breath. There is no rush. There is only ease. Over nights and weeks, the mind learns to expect this gentle guidance. Falling asleep starts to feel less like losing a fight and more like being carried. Before the head meets the pillow, stand for a moment in front of a mirror where the light is soft and kind. Let the eyes meet themselves without judgment. Let the corners of the lips find a tiny, natural smile. Place a hand on the heart. Speak a line that holds courage and care. I am learning to trust the night. Feel how the words sit in the chest. If the chest tightens, soften the line. I allow a little more trust tonight. Truth in the words helps the body open. Mirror work teaches the mind a new tone of inner talk. Many carry strict voices inside without knowing. The mirror invites a different tone, one that approves, one that supports. Say, I treat myself with kindness, slowly and clearly. Let the breath move with it. Add a brief forgiveness line to loosen old stories that try to replay at bedtime. I set down harsh thoughts now. Forgiveness is not about forgetting. It is about letting the nervous system stop bracing. When bracing ends, rest begins. Trace a slow circle over the heart with the fingertips while breathing out longer than in. This small gesture says to the body, safe to soften. Some like to hug the shoulders with the opposite hands for 3 breaths and then release. The hug is light, not tight. It is a message, not a hold. If the mind starts to criticize the face in the mirror, bring attention back to the eyes and say, I am on my own side. Offer a quiet nod to seal the practice. Then turn to the bed with the same gentle tone. Speak one more line as the lights go down. I approve of myself as I rest. Approval nourishes the nervous system. Approval reduces the urge to fix or perfect the night. When the goal shifts from control to care, the body stops resisting and starts receiving. This is the moment when sleep often finds its way in, not because it was forced, but because it was welcomed. If waking happens in the night, keep the environment calm. Avoid bright light if possible. Let one hand slip under the pillow to touch the blessing note or the smooth comfort object. Feel that small contact as a bridge back to safety. Pair it with the familiar phrase from Lights Out. Keep the out-breath longer than the in-breath. Soften the jaw and let the tongue rest low in the mouth. If the mind insists on a worry, place it on the note in the imagination and say, held until morning. Then return to breath and phrase. Even if full sleep does not return right away, resting in safety still heals. The body counts calm as valuable. If a bathroom visit is needed, move slowly and keep the breath steady. On the way back to bed, speak one short line at the door. Peace waits for me here. Settle into the same position the body finds soothing. Place a hand on the heart and let the rhythm resume. Wake-ups are normal. The practice is not a test. It is a companion. Treat each wake-up like a small rehearsal of safety. Rehearsals make a skill strong. When morning arrives, begin with a simple check-in before reaching for anything else. Hand over heart, one gentle breath in, one long breath out. Whisper a line of gratitude that is true right now. Thank you for this breath, or thank you for this quiet moment. Reach under the pillow and take out the blessing note. Read it softly. Notice how the body responds. If the jaw loosens or the shoulders drop, acknowledge that shift with a small nod. If there is no clear change, that is also fine. Practice works under the surface. Keep a small morning page near the bed. Write the date, then one neutral sentence about the night, such as, "There were 2 wake-ups and a return to calm," or "Sleep felt deep in the second half." Avoid loaded words like bad or failed. Neutral notes help the mind stay even. Add one line about what helped, hand on heart and long exhale, or blessing note touch. Over a week, the page will show gentle progress and useful patterns. These patterns guide small adjustments without pressure. Every 7 nights, refresh the blessing note if it feels right. Keep the old one in a small box. The collection becomes a quiet reminder of care invested. If a rough night appears after a string of easy ones, greet it with patience. Bodies learn in waves. A single night does not erase progress. The practice remains the same: breath, soft words, kind touch, simple rituals. Then step into the day with a small action that supports calm. Perhaps a stretch, a glass of warm water, or a slow inhale by the window. Morning care tells the system that safety is not only a nighttime event, it is a daily choice. It helps to shape a gentle plan for the next 2 weeks so the mind knows what to expect. For nights 1 through 3, focus on the blessing note and the breath rhythm with the longer exhale. Keep everything simple and repeat the same affirmation each night. For nights 4 through 7, add the evening clearing page with keeping and releasing, plus the brief mirror moment. Stay with the same words to build a strong path in the nervous system. For nights 8 through 14, deepen the flow: clearing page, blessing note, breath rhythm, lights out phrase, and, if a wake-up happens, the underpillow touch and return to breath. If a night feels busy, shorten the steps rather than skipping them. A 2-minute version can still carry the message: 1 line on the note, 1 line in the mirror, 3 slow breaths, lights out phrase. The body recognizes the pattern even in a smaller form. What matters is consistency, not complexity. Treat the whole plan like watering a plant. A little water every day keeps roots strong. Extra water once in a while is fine, but steady care is what makes growth. Offer the heart a few closing affirmations that can be used anytime, day or night, to renew the tone of safety. I am safe to rest. Peace meets me in this bed. Calm grows with each breath. I allow gentle sleep. Speak them with softness. Let the out-breath carry them into the body. Let the body answer in its own time. The system is always listening. It responds to warmth. It responds to patience. It responds to love. This practice is not about forcing a perfect night. It is about teaching the whole self a new language of care. Small, steady steps: 1 note under a pillow, 1 slow page in a notebook, 1 warm hand over the heart, become signals that change how the night feels. Over time, the bed turns into a sanctuary where worry does not lead. Trust begins to take the first step. With this trust, sleep rises like a quiet tide and carries the body into rest. Take this as a loving verdict. Calm can be learned, safety can be grown, sleep can return. The heart holds the power to guide the mind and soothe the body. Each gentle breath is a vote for peace. Each kind word is a thread that weaves a soft blanket for the night. Keep going in small steps. Be faithful to the simple rituals. Let kindness lead and let rest come closer each evening. If a final line wants to rise now, let it be this: I am safe to rest and peace welcomes me home. Take a slow breath with me. Place 1 hand over the heart and 1 hand over the belly. Feel the rise and fall. This is a kind moment for the whole being. It is okay if the day felt heavy. It is okay if the mind raced or the body felt tense. In this space, nothing has to be fixed at once. Relief can arrive in small, soft steps. With this breath, give the body a message of safety. You can rest now. With this breath, give the mind a message of ease. You can soften now. There is a loving part inside that knows how to guide tonight. Let it come forward. Let the shoulders drop a little. Let the jaw loosen. Allow the eyes to feel warm and gentle, like they are being held by soft light. Whisper within, I am safe. I am loved. I am open to good. An intention is a simple, loving direction. It does not push or strain. It is like a small light that shows the next step. Tonight, the intention is peace in the body, peace in the mind, and an open door for gentle change. Give the body permission to let go of effort. If the chest feels tight, bring a longer exhale. If the head feels busy, let the breath flow low into the belly. On a slow out-breath, release the day by 1%, then another percent. Easy, kind, steady. Talk to the body like a dear friend. Thank you for carrying me today. Thank you, heart, for beating for me. Thank you, breath, for moving through me. Thank you, legs and feet, for every step. When the body feels seen, it relaxes. When the body relaxes, the mind loosens its hold. A soft body teaches a soft mind, and a soft mind teaches a soft body. Place attention at the area around the heart and breathe in for a count of 4. Hold for a count of 2. Breathe out for a count of 6. Let the out-breath be a little longer. Repeat a few times and notice how the back of the neck releases and the thoughts grow quieter. Now set one clear and kind intention for tonight. Keep it simple. Keep it warm. Instead of asking for many things, choose one that feels close to the heart. It may sound like this: I welcome calm in my life, or I welcome supportive opportunities, or I welcome healing for my body and peace for my mind. Let the words be gentle. Feel how they land in the chest. If a phrase makes the body tense, soften the words until the body says yes. This is how the body becomes a partner in change. Take a moment to speak the intention in the present tense, as if the seed is already planted. I welcome my good with ease, or peace grows in me now. Allow the words to float through the whole body, from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. Each cell hears, each system listens. The skin, the muscles, the bones, the organs, the breath, everything leans toward this new direction in a kind way. Place one hand back on the heart and say softly, I choose a gentle night. I accept support. I open to good. If the mind questions, treat it with kindness. Say to the mind, thank you for trying to keep me safe. You can rest while I sleep. Loving guidance will help us. If the heart feels tender, let it be tender. Tears can be a wash of release. Silence can be a warm blanket. Everything is welcome in this safe space. Use this very simple practice now. On the in-breath, silently say, I receive. On the out-breath, silently say, I release. Receive the night, release the day. Receive peace, release tension. Receive support, release control. Let each breath be a step on a soft path. If thoughts try to pull away, guide them back with this gentle rhythm. No force is needed. Care is enough. If it helps, form a small, loving sentence that can stay with the breath. Here are a few to choose from. Allow one to find its place in the heart. I am safe, and my life opens gently to good. My body learns peace. My mind learns peace. I welcome calm solutions and loving answers. Speak it slowly, as if each word is warm tea for the nervous system. The body understands feeling. Let the words come with feeling. Warm, steady, kind. Now give yourself a kind promise for the night. As I rest, goodness grows in me. Trust that even while sleeping, the body and mind can move toward healing. The night can carry the intention where effort cannot. Let that be enough for now. Soften the forehead, soften the throat, soften the belly. Feel the bed hold the body. Feel the breath holding the mind. Whisper inside, "Thank you, life, for helping me, even in sleep." Let the final thought before sleep be an open door. I am ready to receive in kind, gentle ways. There is a special window that opens before sleep. In this time, the mind is softer and the body is more open. The breath slows, the muscles loosen, and the inner world becomes quiet and deep. This is a precious moment for planting seeds. The thoughts and feelings chosen now can settle into the deeper mind like soft rain into soil. When the soil is calm and rich, seeds take root with ease. When the night is peaceful, the deeper mind listens closely and learns new patterns. The nervous system loves a steady rhythm. Slow breathing is a rhythm. A warm voice within is a rhythm. A gentle phrase that repeats is a rhythm. These rhythms tell the body it is safe to rest. When the body hears this message again and again, it releases old alarms. Muscles let go. The heart rate settles. The mind drifts into a calm inner space where new ideas can enter without fear. In that calm space, kind words become instructions. They guide the body toward balance. They guide the mind toward peace. The hour before sleep carries special power because the deeper mind is more open to learning. Harsh thoughts at this time can disturb rest. Soft thoughts can restore rest. Think of kind words as a warm blanket for the mind. Think of loving phrases as a steady hand for the heart. Each time a calm sentence is repeated, the body follows the feeling. The breath deepens, the face relaxes, the stomach unwinds, the lower back eases. These changes are small and gentle, yet they add up. Night after night, the body learns a new way to be. The mind learns a new way to think. When the lights are low and noise is quiet, the body begins to make its own night medicine. Calm thoughts help this natural process. Tension pulls against it. Softness supports it. In a soft state, the body repairs tissues, balances energy, and resets many systems. A peaceful mind helps these repairs. A loving inner voice is part of care for the body. Words matter here. They carry mood, and mood carries the body. A calm mood at night is like soft music for every cell. Practice this simple body scan to help the night work for you. Close the eyes, let the breath settle, bring attention to the forehead, soften the space between the brows, let the eyes rest in their sockets, loosen the tongue from the roof of the mouth, let the throat open as if a small smile rests in the neck, drop the shoulders away from the ears, feel the arms rest heavy, supported by the bed. Soften the hands and let the fingers curl lightly. Relax the chest and the upper back. Let the belly be easy and warm. Relax the hips. Allow them to sink. Soften the thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and feet. Feel the toes relax. Pause here and notice the whole body at once, soft and safe. Now pair the body scan with a short, kind sentence. On the forehead, peace lives here. On the eyes, I see with kindness. On the jaw, I let go. On the throat, my voice is gentle. On the chest, my heart is safe. On the belly, I digest life with ease. On the hips, I move forward gently. On the legs and feet, I stand in support. These simple lines help the mind and body move together. They are easy to recall and easy to feel. Use the breath as a bridge. On each exhale, let tension melt down the body and out through the feet. With each inhale, welcome a soft light that fills the chest and spreads to the rest of the body. The breath carries this light everywhere. If the mind starts to wander, return to the breath and the light. There is no need to fight thoughts. Guide them kindly. Every time the mind returns, it grows stronger in peace. A short phrase can carry you into sleep. Choose one now and let it sink in. As I sleep, my life organizes itself in loving ways. Or, ease is here for me now. or I am held by peace. Speak the phrase 3 times inside, then rest in the quiet that follows. This quiet is fertile. This quiet is friendly. This quiet is where the deeper mind listens. If wakefulness appears later in the night, do not scold the body. Offer the same rhythm, slow breath, soft body scan, kind phrase. Let the bed be a teacher of ease. Let the dark be a gentle cocoon. Night can be an ally. Night can be a healer. Trust that the good seed planted at bedtime continues to grow, even if the mind wakes and wanders. Return to the phrase, peace returns to me now. Let the breath carry you back to calm waters. Before the night can carry the intention, the day needs to be set down. A full cup cannot receive more water. A busy mind cannot receive new peace. This is why clearing the day matters. It is an act of kindness to let the day be complete. Release does not erase the past. Release frees the present. When the present is free, the night can do its gentle work. Begin by naming what belongs to the day and not to the night. Say softly within, the tasks of the day can wait. I release the need to fix anything right now. Picture the day folding itself up like a letter and resting on a shelf to be opened tomorrow. The body hears this choice and begins to let go. The breath becomes the helper again. Inhale ease, exhale the day. Take a small journal or a piece of paper. Write 2 lines. What I release now and what I allow now. Under the first line, let the pen move. Short words are fine. Tension, rush, self-judgment, worry, the need to know. Under the second line, write gentle gifts, calm, trust, gentle progress, support, soft joy. Spend a few minutes with this. Writing speaks to the deeper mind in a clear way. The hand moves, the eyes read, the brain records, the heart exhale. This is a full-body conversation. Now bring forgiveness into the space. Forgiveness is not about saying anything was okay. It is about freeing the heart from tight knots. Tight knots block the flow of good. Loosen them with care. Whisper within, I let go of harsh stories. I allow peace to visit my heart. If an old memory rises, touch the heart and breathe. Say, I choose to free my energy. I choose to welcome healing. The body softens one layer at a time. This is enough. A gentle shake of the hands can help the body release the last of the day's charge. Sit on the edge of the bed if it feels right. Let the hands dangle and give them a light shake for a few breaths. Then let them rest. Roll the shoulders forward and back, very slowly. Tip the head side to side and stop where the neck asks for stillness. These small movements tell the nervous system that it is safe to let go. Now speak a few simple affirmations and let them sink beneath the surface. I let this day be complete. I let my mind be light. I allow sweet rest to find me. I welcome new answers that come with ease. Say each line with a long, gentle breath out. Feel the belly soften as the words leave. If the eyes want to close, let them. If the body wants to sigh, let it. Sighs are the body's way of finishing a release. Give yourself a small ritual to mark the close of the day. It can be as simple as placing a hand on the heart and one on the belly and counting 5 slow breaths. With each breath, say within, I close this day with love. When the 5th breath is complete, say, the night now holds me. If a worry returns, place it on the shelf with the other folded thoughts and repeat the breath. The shelf is strong and it will be there tomorrow. For now, the night is your room of restoration. Some feelings may still be tender. Treat tenderness like a guest. Offer it a soft place to sit while you rest. Tell it, you are allowed to be here and we are allowed to sleep. This kind approach removes the inner fight. Without the fight, the body settles, the heart slows, the mind eases, the night opens. End this clearing with one steady phrase that becomes the door to sleep. I let go with kindness. I welcome gentle change. Say it 3 times to the heart. Say it 3 times to the mind. Say it 3 times to the body. The message is clear. The day is complete. Peace can come in. Support can come in. Healing can come in. Let the breath be slow and smooth. Let the bed hold you. Let the night carry you where kindness wants to take you. Clarity is kindness to the heart. When a wish is clear and simple, the whole being can relax into it. Choose one desire that feels close to well-being. Let it be something that supports life, not something that strains it. Sit quietly and breathe into the center of the chest. Ask inside, what do I truly welcome now? Wait for a soft answer, not a loud one. The soft answer often carries ease. If more than one idea appears, set the others aside for later. Tonight is for one loving direction. One seed planted well is better than a handful scattered in wind. Let the breath guide the choice. With each exhale, let the body soften and notice which phrase settles most gently in the belly. The right intention does not make the jaw clench or the shoulders rise. It lands like warm tea. It feels like a gentle yes. Keep the language warm and present. The deeper mind responds to simple, steady words. Instead of I want, try I welcome. Instead of I need, try I allow. These phrases invite cooperation rather than struggle. The body hears the tone of words and follows the feeling. I welcome calm solutions invites a soft opening. I allow supportive change invites room to breathe. I accept peace in my body and mind invites rest. If a phrase feels too large, make it smaller until the body agrees. I allow steady progress can be kinder than everything changes overnight. A kind statement is believable. A believable statement is powerful. Write the intention as one short sentence. Place it on the page in large, clear letters. Read it silently and notice the breath. If the breath shortens, adjust the words. If the chest tightens, soften the tone. Add warmth with ease, in gentle ways, at the right time. These small touches help the nervous system relax around the wish. The goal is to choose words that the body can rest in. When the body rests, the deeper mind receives the message without resistance. Give the intention a feeling. Words are the frame, feeling is the color. The body speaks the language of feeling. Ask, how does this intention feel when it is already true? Calm, safe, supported, free? Choose one feeling and invite it into the breath. Inhale the feeling, exhale tension. Let the face soften into that feeling. Let the belly soften into that feeling. Let the legs and feet rest in that feeling. This is how a sentence becomes a living experience inside. The deeper mind stores the feeling, and the body learns to return to it. Keep the intention close to values that nourish the whole life. An intention that loves the soul fits easily. I welcome peaceful prosperity can be kinder than I chase success. I allow healthy love can be kinder than I must prove my worth. I accept guidance and clarity can be kinder than I force answers. Test each line by its softness. The softer line often carries more truth. The softer line asks less of the nervous system and gives more to the heart. If worry appears while choosing an intention, meet it with patience. Worry is trying to protect. Thank it for its effort and invite it to rest. Say within, safety is here. We can choose gently. Bring one hand to the heart and one to the belly. Breathe a slow count in, hold softly, and breathe out longer. On the out-breath, release the urge to control. On the in-breath, welcome the feeling of being held by life. Then return to the sentence and test it again. Often, after a few easy breaths, the body offers a quieter yes. Let the intention stay close to the present moment. Words like now, today, and this night bring the mind into the current room where change begins. I welcome peaceful rest now. I allow gentle solutions this week. I accept support in simple steps today. These phrases help the mind stop reaching ahead in fear. The body can relax when the request is about here and now. Rest grows from here and now. Add a brief kindness statement that makes space. I give myself time. I give myself patience. I give myself permission to receive. These lines calm the parts that fear pressure or judgment. They are like opening the windows to let fresh air in. When the windows are open, the room of the heart feels larger. Desire can breathe. Read the final sentence quietly 3 times. Each time, slow down. Feel the meaning travel through the spine, the ribs, the hip bones, the legs, and the feet. Allow the hands to grow warm. Let the jaw loosen. Let the eyes become heavy and relaxed. If a tear comes, it is welcome. If a sigh comes, it is welcome. These are signs of release. End with a soft promise. I welcome my good with ease. Place the paper nearby for the night ritual to come. Let the whole being rest in the knowing that clarity is set and kindness is leading the way. Now it is time to prepare the small, loving ritual for sleep. The night is a helper, and the pillow can be a gentle altar. Keep this simple. The deeper mind loves simple. Take the paper with the 1-sentence intention. If the page is large, fold it into a neat, small card. Smooth the edges with your fingertips as if smoothing a crease in the heart. The touch carries care. Read the sentence again in a soft voice, either aloud or within. Let the breath stretch long and easy. Fill the chest like a tide rising. Let it fall in a slow release. If it feels supportive, add a small symbol that carries calm. A gratitude note with 3 simple lines of thanks. A tiny sprig of a soothing herb. A ribbon that means comfort. Or a clean, small stone that feels steady in the palm. There is no heavy rule here. Only choose what speaks to calm and kindness. This object is not magic by itself. It is a sign to the deeper mind, a daily cue that says, we are safe, we are steady, we rest in trust. Cues help the body relax faster. The body learns from repetition. Hold the card to the heart for several breaths. Breathe in through the nose, long and slow, and breathe out through the mouth, soft and quiet. Say gently, this loving intention is received and nourished as I sleep. Feel the warmth from the chest touch the card. This warmth is a message of care. The mind listens when care is present. Whisper once more, I welcome gentle answers in perfect time. This removes strain and invites cooperation with life. If the pillowcase is fresh, the skin will meet softness, and the mind will hear a message of comfort. Comfort is a bridge to rest. If a light scent brings ease, place a little on the case or the corner of the sheet. Soothing scents can guide the body into a calmer rhythm. Keep the nightstand clear of clutter so the eyes meet simplicity. Simplicity helps the nervous system stand down. When ready, lift the corner of the pillow and place the card or object underneath, near where the head will rest. As the pillow lowers, let the shoulders drop as well. Let the jaw loosen. Let the body feel the promise of being held. Place one hand on the heart and one on the belly and say, as I sleep, life arranges loving answers. Then release the hands to the sides and let them be heavy and relaxed. If wakefulness appears in the night, meet it with kindness, not battle. Slide a hand under the pillow and touch the card lightly to recall the intention. Whisper, ease returns to me now. Return to slow breathing and feel the bed support the weight of the body. The touch and the words bring the mind back to the gentle track. No pressure is needed. Pressure blocks, while kindness opens. This ritual works by pairing a calm thought with a simple action and a soothing feeling. Thought, action, and feeling create a stable pattern that the deeper mind can learn. Repetition builds a pathway. Each night repeats the message, here is safety, here is trust, here is a loving direction. Over time, the body begins to move towards sleep more quickly when the card meets the pillow. The mind begins to move toward calm more quickly when the phrase meets the breath. It is a small, steady change that becomes a new way of being. Before closing the eyes, say the intention once more in an easy voice. Let the words travel through the whole being. I welcome my good with ease, then let go of trying. Let go of effort. The card rests, the body rests. The night takes over and does its quiet healing. If the mind returns to the card in thought, let the thought be gentle. This is not a task to complete. It is a comfort to receive. The deeper mind understands comfort. It listens well when comfort speaks. Keep a small notebook and pen by the bed. If a peaceful idea or a simple next step comes upon waking, write it down before the day's noise begins. This is morning integration, and it honors the night's work. A few words are enough. Call for support. Drink water. Stretch in sunlight. Send a kind message. These tiny steps are the roots that grow from the seed under the pillow. They show the deeper mind that loving thoughts lead to loving action. The heart of this practice is tenderness. Speak to the self with the same tone used for a dear friend. A tender tone builds trust. Trust opens the inner door. Through that door, good can enter. End the ritual with a soft line. The night is my ally. Peace fills me now. Let the breath finish the sentence in silence, then sleep, held by kindness. Words are gentle medicine when they are simple, kind, and true. The best affirmations are short and easy to breathe. They rest in the present moment and carry a tone of safety. The deeper mind accepts what feels safe. Safety softens the body. A soft body opens the mind. Begin by choosing 1 to 3 lines that match the intention for this night. Say them slowly, with space between each word. Allow the exhale to be longer than the inhale so the body can relax while the words enter. Keep the lines positive and friendly. Speak what is being welcomed, not what is being pushed away. I am learning peace guides the mind toward calm. I allow support guides the heart toward receiving. Good meets me in gentle ways guides the whole being toward openness. When a line feels right, the breath settles, the shoulders lower, and the face softens. Use the body as a wise guide. If the body tenses, adjust the words. Add gently, with ease, or in perfect time to create room. Choose affirmations that begin with I am, I allow, I welcome, I accept, or I choose. These starters place the self in a loving, present stance. They do not argue, they do not beg, they open. Here are forms you can shape to your intention. I am safe in this moment. I allow calm thoughts. I welcome steady progress. I accept support from expected and unexpected places. I choose kind solutions. Speak them softly. Let them be a lullaby for the nervous system. Feel how the words settle into the chest and belly. Pair each line with a small action. Place a hand over the heart as the words I am safe are said. Place the other hand on the belly as the words I allow ease are said. This hand placement tells the body where to receive the message. It is like turning a gentle light toward the place that needs warmth. The body learns by sensation. The hands bring sensation to the words. If the mind offers doubt, meet it with a bridge. Bridges are lines that make space for learning. I am willing to learn peace. I am open to discover ease. I am becoming more comfortable with receiving. Bridges calm inner resistance. They are honest and kind. They say, We are not forcing, we are allowing. The deeper mind appreciates honesty and follows it. Keep the lines short enough to say on one slow breath. Long sentences tire the mind and feel like effort. Short lines are like stepping stones across a stream. One step at a time is safe. I soften, I ease, I trust, I receive, I rest. After each line, pause and let silence do its work. Silence lets the message sink deeper. Silence holds the words in place like gentle hands. Let affirmations touch the key areas of life gently, always through the feeling of safety and worth. Safety, I am safe to rest now. Worth, I am worthy of gentle care. Receiving, I welcome help. Trust, life supports me in kind ways. Peace, calm grows in me. If the intention relates to abundance, keep it soft and rooted. Peaceful prosperity grows in my life. I accept fair exchange and kind opportunities. If the intention relates to health, keep it supportive. My body learns balance each day. I accept care and helpful choices. If the intention relates to love, keep it nurturing. I am open to warm, respectful connection. I am loved and loving in gentle ways. Use the lines at specific moments for the best effect. Say them while sitting on the bed with the card ready. Say them again as the card goes under the pillow. Say them once more as the eyes grow heavy and the breath becomes slow. If wakefulness comes in the night, repeat the softest line. Often, I rest in safety, or ease returns to me now, until the body releases. In the morning, whisper one line before rising to anchor the tone of the day. These moments bookend the night and teach the deeper mind to carry the message through sleep and waking. If boredom appears, rotate lines without losing the core intention. Variety can keep the practice fresh while the message stays steady. For example, if the intention is peace, you might rotate. Peace touches every cell. Calm fills my breath. Quiet strength stays with me. Softness is my home. The feeling remains the same even as the words shift slightly. The body continues to learn the feeling. Write 2 or 3 favorite lines on a small card and keep it beside the bed with the main intention. You may also place a copy in a pocket or a daily planner. When a tense moment arrives during the day, touch the card and say one line with a slow exhale. This teaches the nervous system that support is always within reach. The more often the line is paired with the exhale, the faster the body will relax when it hears it. Be gentle with pacing. There is no race in healing. Speak each line as if speaking to a child or a dear friend. A kind tone changes the world inside. The tone is as important as the words. If a day comes when the lines feel heavy, do less. Choose one line only and let that be enough. If resistance rises, meet it with a bridge line and extra breath. No force, only kindness. Close this part of the practice with a small sequence that brings everything together. 3 slow breaths. On the first out-breath, I am safe. On the second out-breath, I allow ease. On the third out-breath, I welcome my good. Feel the body rest a little more after each line. Feel the weight in the bed. Feel the kindness in the chest. Let the words drift into quiet. Quiet is the place where the deeper mind hears most clearly. In this quiet, the card waits under the pillow. The breath moves softly, and the night begins its gentle work. Stand with the softest posture you can offer yourself, even if it is only in the way you breathe right now. A mirror is a gentle ally when it is used with kindness. It reflects not only features, it reflects a relationship with the self. Let the body settle and allow the eyes to meet their own gaze with a friendly tone. Not perfect, not judged, just friendly. Place one hand on the heart and feel the steady beat. Say within, I am willing to be on my side. Let those words sit in the chest. If there is a little tightness, bring a longer exhale. If there is a shy feeling, soften the brow and offer a small, easy smile that belongs only to this moment. This practice is not about fixing, it is about befriending. A kind inner relationship creates room for new life to grow. Speak to the reflection as if speaking to someone who has carried so much and kept going anyway. Keep the voice low and gentle. You have done your best today. I see the effort. I see the heart. You are safe with me. Watch the face as the words land. The jaw may loosen, the eyes may moisten, the shoulders may settle. This is the body hearing safety. Safety is what allows change to take root. Without safety, the mind clings to old patterns. With safety, the heart opens, and the deeper mind becomes teachable. Choose one or two short lines that support worth and ease. I am worthy of my own kindness. I allow love to reach me. I am learning to receive with ease. Say each line 3 times, pausing between each round so the words can enter the deeper places. The pause matters. It tells the nervous system that nothing is being forced. It lets the message soak in like warm water on dry soil. If resistance rises, if a part inside says the words are not true, meet it with tenderness. Resistance is a guardian that learned to keep watch. Thank it for all the ways it tried to protect the heart. Then add a bridge. I am willing to learn this. I am open to practice. I am becoming more comfortable with care. Bridge lines honor truth while easing fear. They calm the inner critic and invite cooperation. You do not have to cross the whole river at once. A small bridge is enough for tonight. Bring attention to the throat, the place of voice. Many old stories live here. Massage the sides of the neck gently. Let the chin move in a small oval to release old tightness. Say, it is safe for me to speak to myself with love. Feel how that line changes the breath. In the mirror, notice the light in the eyes when the tone is kind. That light is the soul saying yes. The body follows that yes. The shoulders lower, the breath deepens, the stomach unties its knot. Set a brief rhythm. Look into the eyes, breathe in for 4, hold softly for 2, breathe out for 6, and speak a line at the end of the out-breath. I am safe. Rest. I am worthy. Rest. I receive kindness. Rest. This slow pace teaches the whole being that there is time enough for healing. Nothing needs to hurry across the heart. The heart opens under a gentle hand. If a wave of old self-judgment appears, place both hands over the heart and close the eyes for a moment. Picture the heart as a soft, warm room with open windows. Let a breeze of forgiveness move through that room. Forgiveness is not approval of hurtful behavior. Forgiveness is the decision to free energy from old knots. Whisper, I release harsh stories about myself. I allow a kind truth to form. Then open the eyes and meet the gaze again with a little more softness. Even a fraction more softness is meaningful. These small fractions add up night by night. End the mirror moment by saying the chosen intention toward the reflection. Let the mouth form the words slowly so the face can feel what is being spoken. I welcome my good with ease. As I rest, life arranges loving answers. My body learns peace. My mind learns peace. After the last line, place a hand lightly on the mirror as a sign of union. Then bring the hand back to the heart. Bow the head slightly, as if bowing to a dear friend. This seals the practice. The deeper mind loves ritual because ritual gives it a map. Now let the body prepare for the quiet drift toward sleep. There is a lovely way to set the inner scene so the deeper mind knows the direction. It begins with feeling because the deeper mind speaks in feelings more than words. Sit or lie down with the card under the pillow nearby. Breathe until the edges of the day soften. Bring to mind the simple living feeling of the wish fulfilled, not bright lights and noise. A soft feeling tone is enough. If the intention is calm, sense calm as it sits in the chest like a warm stone. If the intention is support, sense the feeling of being gently held. If the intention is peaceful prosperity, sense the quiet steadiness of bills paid with ease, choices made from calm, small joys enjoyed without strain. Let that feeling spread with the breath. On the inhale, invite it into the lungs, then let it move down the rib cage to the belly, to the hips, the legs, and the feet. On the next inhale, let it rise to the shoulders, the throat, the jaw, the cheeks, and the soft space behind the eyes. Give the body a full minute of this. If new thoughts tug at attention, gather them kindly, place them on the shelf for tomorrow, and return to the feeling. The body learns by practice. Each return is a victory. Each return strengthens the pathway. Add a simple anchor sentence to hold the state. This is how it feels when it is already so. Say it once, then rest in the feeling for several breaths. Say it again, then rest. The rests are important. They allow the feeling to sink into the deeper mind like a stone settling at the bottom of a clear pond. The water calms above it. The feeling stays. Let the face take on the softness that matches the feeling. The muscles will mirror the inner tone. If calm is the state, the forehead smooths and the eyes feel warm. If support is the state, the back of the heart feels wide and steady. If peace about money is the state, the belly loosens and the jaw unhooks. These physical signs tell you the message is reaching the whole being. The body is the garden, the feeling is the seed, the breath is the rain. Tell the deeper mind why this feeling matters in the simplest words. This feeling nourishes my health. This feeling brings safe choices. This feeling helps me give and receive with balance. Keep it short, kind, and present tense. The deeper mind accepts a steady tone more easily than a loud one. Loud tries to push, steady invites. Close this section by pairing the end scene feeling with the pillow. Touch the pillow, touch the heart, and whisper, I sleep inside this feeling. Let the pillow lower. Let the body follow, heavier, softer, held. If wakefulness returns, find the feeling again rather than the story. The story is made of words and images. The feeling is the essence beneath them. Essence is simple. It is easy to carry. Return to the anchor line. This is how it feels when it is already so. Rest, breathe. Let sleep meet you there. Morning is the gentle bridge between night and day, and it carries the echo of the night's practice. As the eyes open, keep the world soft for a few moments. Stay in bed or sit at the edge with both feet on the floor. Place a hand on the heart and one on the belly. Breathe a slow inhale, hold for a heartbeat, and let a long exhale empty out the night's last shadows. Whisper, I welcome a kind day. Let that be the first message your body hears. Reach under the pillow and touch the card. Say the intention once in a calm voice. Look for the smallest sign of its feeling in the body. The smallest sign is enough to start. If the intention was calm, notice one patch of ease in the chest. If it was support, notice one sense of steadiness in the spine. If it was peaceful prosperity, notice one simple, grounded thought about money or work. Hold that sign like a small flame cupped in both hands. The day does not need a bonfire. It needs one steady candle that guides the next step. Drink water to wake the body's rivers. Stretch in a way that feels friendly. Neck, shoulders, hips, ankles. These simple movements tell the nervous system that life begins with care. Sit for 1 minute with the notebook and write one tiny action that agrees with the intention. Tiny is wise. Send a kind message. Clean one small corner. Walk for 5 minutes under the sky. Set aside 1 coin for savings. Prepare a calm lunch. Tiny steps are like pebbles that make the path real under the feet. The deeper mind trusts what is repeated in action. Give yourself a breath cue for busy moments. Choose one line to pair with a slow exhale. I soften. I allow ease. Support finds me. I choose the next kind step. When stress rises, place a hand on the chest or the belly. Take one slow breath and speak the line on the out-breath. It takes less than 10 seconds and can shift the whole inner weather. Use it in doorways, at sinks, before calls, at the start of tasks. These small resets add up to a very different day. Keep the card with you or make a copy for a pocket or planner. Let it be a quiet friend. When the mind wobbles, touch the card, breathe, and recall the feeling from last night. Do not ask the mind to jump high. Ask it to take one soft step back toward the chosen feeling. If a challenge appears, frame it with the intention. If the intention is calm, ask, what is the calm way to meet this? If the intention is support, ask, how can support be invited here? If the intention is peaceful prosperity, ask, what is a balanced choice now? These questions keep the nervous system from flooding and open the door to small, wise actions. Create tiny rituals to anchor the intention during the day. A single stone on the desk to touch when the mind speeds up. A gentle stretch at midday with 3 long breaths. A short walk in silence between tasks. A brief note of thanks in the afternoon, 1 sentence only, to honor something that went well. These are not chores, they are kindness markers. They tell the inner world that care is present in ordinary time. When evening returns, review the day through a kind lens. Ask, where did I meet my intention? Even a small moment counts. Praise that moment. Praise teaches the deeper mind to repeat what is healthy. If there was a rough patch, hold it with grace. Say, I am learning. Add a bridge line. I am willing to do this with more ease tomorrow. Then set the room for night. Clear the small space around the bed. Keep the card close and meet the mirror with a friendly gaze. The loop of day and night becomes a smooth circle, each feeding the other. This is how change becomes a gentle habit. There is a quiet power in choosing a steady practice and letting time do part of the work. Keep the ritual light and loving. A soft heart learns faster than a tense one. Think of this as a 21-night kindness path. Each night, the same simple cues, mirror friendliness, card with one intention, feeling of the end scene, breath with longer exhale, hands to the heart, the pillow as a gentle altar. Each morning, the same simple cues, hand on the heart, touch the card, drink water, one tiny action, a breath line for the day. Repetition without pressure is how a new pattern becomes the natural way. If a night is missed, do not let the inner voice turn sharp. No scolding here. Pick up the practice the next night as if greeting an old friend. Trust that the body remembers. Trust that the deeper mind keeps learning. When a week feels strong, celebrate it with a small act of joy. Fresh flowers on the nightstand, a new pillowcase, a kind note to self tucked under the card. Celebration is nourishment, not noise. It feeds the part inside that says, this is good for me, I want more of this. Adjust the words as you grow. Early on, bridge lines may be needed. I am willing to learn peace. Later, the lines may stand sure. Peace is natural in me. Early on, the intention may be very small. I welcome steady breath. Later, it may open a little wider. I welcome steady progress in my work and life. Let the body be the guide. The body will show when a phrase becomes comfortable. It will soften and open. When a phrase is too big, the body will tense. Respect that wisdom. Size the words to match the heart. Keep the gratitude trio near the end of the evening. 3 simple thank yous on the same card before placing it under the pillow. Thank the body for a task it carried. Thank the mind for any clarity it offered. Thank life for one sign of support, even if it was small. These 3 lines are not about making a list. They are about shaping the inner tone. Gratitude softens fear and opens the door to receiving. The deeper mind hears this tone and follows it into sleep. When setbacks come, and they do in any real human journey, fold them into the practice rather than letting them break the practice. If money worries flare, place the hands on the belly and say, I am safe in this moment. Then add, I accept one balanced step. If health worry arises, place a hand on the area that needs ease and say, I listen with love. Then add, I accept care. If loneliness visits, place a hand on the heart and say, warmth lives in me. Then add, I welcome respectful connection. Keep it simple, keep it kind, keep it present. Let the final minutes before sleep be a place of trust. Speak the closing rhythm slowly with space between each line. I rest in love. My life blossoms gently. I welcome supportive opportunities. Peace in me creates peace in my world. Then let quiet take over. Quiet is a healer. Quiet lets the seeds find their place in the soil of the deeper mind. Quiet tells the body that it is safe to repair and renew. And now a soft closing, like a warm shawl around the shoulders. There is a sweet wisdom in choosing a loving intention, pairing it with gentle words, anchoring it with breath and touch, and letting sleep carry it where effort cannot. Night can be a friend, the pillow can be a reminder, the mirror can be a teacher, the card can be a promise. Little by little, a kind life forms from these steady acts, not by force, not by fear, by care. Take one last slow breath with the hand over the heart. Whisper, thank you, life, for helping me, even in sleep. Whisper, I am safe, I am loved, and my life opens gently to good. Let the words rest in the body. Let the body rest in the bed. Let the bed rest in the quiet. The quiet is full of help. Carry this with you. Small steps, done with love, lead to large change. Each night is a fresh chance. Each morning is a new door. Walk it kindly. If it helps, speak these lines once before sleep and once upon waking, letting them become part of the breath. I am safe to rest now. I allow ease to find me. I welcome my good with a gentle heart. This is enough. The way is kind. The way is here. The way begins with the next gentle breath. Good morning, my dear. You are here, and that alone is something beautiful. This day is not like any other. It is new, fresh, and full of possibilities, just waiting for you to open your heart to them. Before the noise of the world rushes in, take this moment to breathe gently. Feel your breath rise and fall. With every breath, remind yourself, you are alive, you are here, and you are safe. Life has gifted you with another sunrise, and with it, another chance to choose love, peace, and joy. Even if yesterday was heavy or filled with worry, today does not have to carry the same weight. Every morning is like a clean page, and you get to choose what to write on it. You don't need to know how everything will work out. You don't have to fix everything all at once. You only need to show up little by little and trust that each loving thought plants a new seed. You are not behind in life. You are not too late. There is no race, and there is no one else who can live your story. Begin today with a gentle decision to be kind to yourself. Say to yourself softly, I am ready for this day. I am open to good things. I am safe, and I trust the process of life. These words may feel small, but they are powerful. They hold the ability to shift the energy of your entire day. When spoken with care and presence, they become a warm light inside your heart. You don't need to force yourself to feel positive if it doesn't feel true yet. Just be willing. That willingness opens a door. Even if your mind is busy or your body is tired, You can still choose a new beginning. You can still pause, breathe, and begin again. Mornings are sacred because they remind us that we always have the power to start fresh. Right now, you are doing just that. You are saying yes to your peace. You are saying yes to your healing. And the more you say yes, the more the universe listens. Everything you need is already within you. You are not separate from the love and abundance of life. You are a part of it. The moment you choose to remember this truth, you become a magnet for everything good. So if the world tries to rush you, slow down. If doubts creep in, answer them with love. Say, I trust myself. I trust today. I am enough, just as I am. Keep these words with you as you move through your day. Whisper them when you feel unsure. Repeat them when your heart needs comfort. This day is yours to shape, and you are doing beautifully. Let your first thought today be a loving one, because love is the energy that opens all doors. You are not alone in your journey. Life is here with you, gently guiding you toward all that is good. You are ready. You are loved. You are already on your way. Gratitude is a quiet magic. It does not shout or demand attention, yet it changes everything. When you begin to look at your life through the eyes of thankfulness, you start to see beauty where you once saw pain. Even the smallest moments, like the warmth of your blanket or the light coming through the window, become reasons to smile. Gratitude turns what we have into enough and more. It helps us feel rich in the heart, even before anything outside of us changes. The more you focus on what you are thankful for, the more you begin to attract. Life starts giving you more to appreciate because you are paying attention with love. There is no need to pretend everything is perfect. Gratitude is not about ignoring your struggles. It is about saying, even though I may be facing challenges, I still choose to notice the good. That small shift in thinking begins to open new paths. It creates a new feeling inside, a feeling of calm, trust, and quiet joy. It reminds you that even now, in this moment, there is something worth appreciating. Your breath, your courage to keep going, your ability to feel love. These are all gifts. And when you start from a place of gratitude, your energy rises. That energy becomes your message to the universe. I am ready for more. Say these simple words with me. I bless my experiences. I am thankful for this life. I see the good around me and within me. When you say words like these, you are not just talking, you are healing. You are calming your nervous system. You are helping your heart open. Gratitude speaks directly to the soul, reminding it that joy is a choice that can be made again and again. You don't have to wait for big changes to feel thankful. Start where you are. Thank your body for all it does. Thank the lessons you've learned. Thank yourself for simply showing up. Some days will feel easier than others, and that's okay. Gratitude is not about perfection. It's about presence. It's about choosing to be here, to be aware, to be kind. You can begin a gratitude journal and write down just 3 things each morning. They can be simple. I'm thankful for clean water. I'm thankful for a kind smile. I'm thankful for this moment to breathe. This practice trains your mind to notice the good. It helps you return to your heart when your thoughts feel scattered. Every thankful thought becomes like a light you turn on inside yourself. And the more lights you turn on, the brighter your day becomes. You are not too late to create a life full of beauty and meaning, and gratitude is the key that unlocks that life. Keep it with you, like a small stone in your pocket, something you can hold when you need to come back to what matters. Let gratitude be your starting point today. Let it lead you. And you will begin to notice, little by little, that life is not against you. It is waiting to bless you. It is already doing so. You only need to say, "Thank you," and open your arms to receive. Sometimes the hardest part of life is learning how to receive. Many of us were raised to give and give, always putting others first. And while giving is beautiful, there is also beauty in allowing yourself to receive. You deserve the love you give so freely to others. You are worthy of support, kindness, joy, and all forms of abundance. Life is not meant to be a struggle every day. You are not here to suffer in silence or feel small. You are here to expand, to grow, and to experience all the goodness that life wants to offer. And to do that, you must open the door within your heart that says, "Yes, I am ready. Yes, I accept." Sometimes old thoughts try to tell you that you are asking for too much. Or they say that wanting more means you are selfish or greedy. But these thoughts are not the truth. They are just echoes from the past, from people who didn't know how to receive either. You don't have to believe them anymore. You are allowed to release them. Let yourself say, even if it feels strange at first, "I am open to receive. I welcome abundance into my life. I am ready for blessings of all kinds." Say it slowly and feel the words sink in. These are not just nice phrases. They are new beliefs being born inside you. Your ability to receive is connected to your sense of worth. If you believe deep down that you are not good enough, it becomes hard to welcome the blessings that are meant for you. But the truth is, you are already enough. You do not have to earn your worthiness. It is your birthright. You came into this world already deserving love and joy. Nothing can change that. Not your mistakes, not your past, not your fears. You are still worthy. You are still lovable. And you are still capable of amazing things. Abundance does not only mean money. It means love, laughter, time, freedom, ideas, and peace. It means having what you need when you need it and feeling safe to enjoy it. That kind of abundance begins inside with a quiet belief that you are supported. Life is not trying to punish you. Life is always responding to what you believe about yourself. So if you begin to say, "I am ready to receive," life will begin to respond in gentle and surprising ways. A kind word from a stranger, a new opportunity, a wave of peace in your heart. These are all signs that you are opening. Do not rush the process. You don't have to have it all figured out. Just be willing to believe that good things are possible for you. Be willing to say, "I am open." That is enough. With every small step you take in the direction of receiving, life will meet you there. You are worthy of ease. You are worthy of joy. You are worthy of abundance in every way. You do not have to prove yourself to receive it. Just allow it. And know that the more you believe in your own worth, the more life will show you how true that belief is. The thoughts you think are like seeds you plant in the garden of your life. Every time you think a thought, you are placing something into the soil of your mind. Some seeds grow flowers, and others grow weeds. The beautiful thing is, you always have the power to choose which seeds you keep watering. When you begin to choose thoughts of abundance, peace, and joy, you will slowly start to see those same things appear more and more around you. You don't have to control every thought. That's not possible. But you can begin to notice how your thoughts make you feel. If a thought brings fear, tightness, or sadness, that's okay. Just gently choose a new one. Say, I am learning to think in ways that support my joy. I am planting seeds of love and hope. It may not always feel easy, especially if your mind has been used to worrying or expecting the worst. But even the smallest shift in thought can begin to change your entire day. Imagine your thoughts like little drops of water. One drop might not seem like much, but drop by drop, your inner garden starts to grow. Your mind is powerful, and it listens to everything you say. If you say, I can't, your mind believes it. If you say, I am ready to grow, your mind believes that too. So speak to yourself kindly. Be gentle. Start small. You might say, abundance is coming to me now. I may not see it yet, but I trust it is on its way. You are not too late, and it is not too hard. There is no perfect way to think. There is only the loving intention to move toward better feeling thoughts. Some days you might catch your mind running back to fear or lack, and that's okay. Don't judge yourself. Just pause, take a breath, and gently guide your thoughts back to something more loving. Say, I am doing my best. I am choosing new thoughts that support my well-being. This is not about being perfect. It's about becoming more aware, more present, and more loving with your own inner world. Abundance begins in the mind. When you believe that life is for you, not against you, you begin to act, speak, and move differently. You start to expect good things, and in time, good things begin to appear. This is not magic. It is the natural result of shifting your inner atmosphere. Just like the sun helps a garden grow, your thoughts of gratitude and trust help your life bloom. You are the gardener of your experience. You decide what to plant. You decide what to nourish. And you get to watch your inner world transform, one loving thought at a time. Fear is a normal feeling. Everyone feels afraid sometimes. But fear does not have to run your life. One of the most powerful ways to move through fear is with gratitude. Gratitude does not make your problems disappear, but it gives you a new way to look at them. It creates space inside your heart. It helps you breathe again. When fear closes the door, gratitude opens a window. It lets in the light. When your heart feels heavy and your mind is full of what-ifs, take a moment to pause. Put your hand on your heart. Close your eyes and say, I am safe. I am loved. I am grateful for this moment. You may not feel completely better right away, but even a little peace is something to hold on to. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring your pain. It means finding something good in the middle of it. It means choosing to believe that something inside you is stronger than what you're facing. When you are thankful for what you have, you remind yourself that life is still supporting you, even in small ways. This feeling can carry you through even the hardest days. Say to yourself, I trust that I am growing. I thank life for helping me heal. Emotions are energy. When they are not expressed, they can get stuck. Sometimes fear, sadness, or anger builds up in the body. You might feel it as tension in your shoulders or a tight chest. When you speak kind words to yourself, or when you take time to notice what you're thankful for, that energy begins to move. Gratitude can help release the weight of what you're carrying. It reminds your body that it is not in danger. It reminds your heart that it is still open. It reminds your mind that peace is possible. All of this begins with one small thought. I am grateful to be here. I am grateful to be alive. No matter what you are facing, you are not alone. Life is always with you. It does not leave you when you are afraid. It does not turn away when you feel broken. Life stands by you. And when you choose gratitude, you take life's hand. You say, even in the dark, I am willing to look for the light. That willingness is powerful. It opens the door to healing. It brings your strength to the surface. It softens the edges of fear and lets your courage shine through. You are stronger than you know. You have already made it through so much. Let gratitude be your companion today. Let it remind you of the good you've seen and the good still to come. You are not defined by your fear. You are defined by your love. And every time you choose to say, thank you, even when it's hard, you take one more step into the light. You are healing. You are rising. You are loved. Sometimes we forget how important it is to look at ourselves with love. We look in the mirror and see only what we wish were different. We notice every little flaw, every mistake, every line or scar. But your reflection is not your enemy. It is your teacher. It is your companion. It is the face of someone who has walked through every challenge and still stands. When you begin to speak gently to the person in the mirror, everything inside you begins to change. You start to see not just your face, but your spirit. You start to see your own goodness, and that is the beginning of real healing. When you stand in front of the mirror and say, I love you, it might feel strange at first. You might want to look away. You might hear old voices in your head that say, you don't deserve that kind of love. But you do. You absolutely do. You are not here to punish yourself. You are here to care for yourself, to lift yourself up, to remind yourself of who you truly are. Mirror work is simple but powerful. It helps you rebuild trust with yourself. It teaches your mind and heart to listen to loving words, maybe for the first time. You don't need to fix anything before you start. You don't need to look perfect or feel perfect. Just look into your own eyes and say, I accept you. I appreciate you. I love you. Let the words be soft and sincere. Let them reach that part of you that longs to be seen. You might feel a lump in your throat or tears in your eyes. That's okay. That means the words are reaching deep. Keep going, even if it feels silly or uncomfortable. Over time, it becomes easier. And then it becomes natural. One day, you will look in the mirror and see someone who feels safe, someone who feels enough. Your self-worth is not something you have to earn. You are already worthy. You don't need anyone else to tell you that. You can tell yourself. And every time you do, your world begins to change. You begin to make choices from a place of love instead of fear. You begin to treat yourself like someone who matters, and you do matter. More than you know. Say to yourself often, I am enough. I am lovable. I deserve good things. These are not just nice words. They are truths your soul already knows. You don't have to do it all at once. Just a little mirror work each morning. Just a few loving words to start your day. That is enough. That is more than enough. Your relationship with yourself is the foundation for everything else in your life. When you love yourself, the world responds with love. When you honor yourself, the world honors you. It all begins with the way you speak to yourself. Look into your own eyes today and say, "You are doing your best. You are growing. You are loved." That small moment can lead to big healing. Keep showing up for yourself. You are worth it. Your words are like a magic spell, shaping your life one phrase at a time. Every time you speak, whether out loud or in your thoughts, you are declaring something about yourself and the world. This is why affirmations are so powerful. They help you choose your words with care and love. They guide your mind in a new direction, one that supports your peace, your joy, and your dreams. When you speak positively about your life, you are not pretending everything is perfect. You are simply choosing to focus on what is possible. You are choosing to plant hope instead of fear. When you say, "I am open to receive," or "abundance flows to me easily," you are reminding yourself that you are not stuck. You are reminding your spirit that change is possible. The more you repeat affirmations, the more they begin to feel like your truth. At first, it might feel like you are just saying the words without feeling them. That is okay. Keep going. You are creating a new path in your mind, and that takes gentle repetition. The most important part is your intention. Even a soft whisper of truth can carry great power when spoken with love. Try affirmations that feel good in your heart. Say, "I trust life to bring me what I need," or "I deserve to live a life filled with joy and ease." You can say them while brushing your teeth, while walking, or while sitting in silence. You can write them down in a journal or speak them into the mirror. You can even put your hand on your heart and repeat them quietly in your mind. What matters most is that you return to these words again and again until they become part of you. Let them be your inner song, the music that guides your day. When doubts or worries rise up, you can gently meet them with new affirmations. Say, "I am safe," or "Everything is working out for my highest good." These phrases are like gentle anchors in a storm. They bring you back to center. They remind you of the truth, that you are supported, that life is on your side, and that you have more power than you may realize. You do not have to believe every fearful thought. You can talk back to them with kindness and strength. Affirmations help you do that. Each time you speak an affirmation, it's like lighting a candle in a dark room. One small light can shift the entire space. Keep lighting those candles. Keep speaking life over yourself. You are not just saying words. You are building a new belief system. You are creating a safe space within yourself. And in that space, abundance, peace, and joy will begin to grow. Let your words be kind. Let them be clear. Let them be filled with love. You are worthy of every good thing you speak into existence. Keep affirming that truth. Your imagination is a gift. It allows you to see beyond what is in front of you. It gives you the power to dream, to hope, and to create. When you use your imagination with love and intention, you can begin to shape your life in beautiful ways. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for attracting abundance and joy. It's not about forcing anything to happen. It's about allowing yourself to see what is possible. When you close your eyes and picture the life you desire, you are opening your heart to receive it. Begin by taking a few deep breaths. Let your body relax. Then gently bring into your mind an image of a life that feels joyful, peaceful, and full. Picture yourself waking up in the morning feeling rested and calm. See yourself surrounded by love, by kindness, by ease. Imagine doing what you love and feeling supported in every step. Let yourself smile as you see these images. Let your body feel the peace and happiness of it all. This is not just daydreaming. This is soul work. It's tuning your heart to a higher frequency, one where abundance can flow more freely. You may not know how your dreams will come true, and that's okay. You don't need to have all the answers. Visualization is not about control. It's about alignment. It's about matching your inner feeling to what you want to create. When you feel abundant inside, you begin to act, speak, and move in ways that attract abundance. You start to trust yourself. You start to trust life. And little by little, things begin to shift. Opportunities appear. Ideas flow, doors open. Use simple words to guide your vision. Say, I see myself happy. I see myself healthy. I see my life unfolding with grace. Let the images come naturally. Let them bring warmth to your heart. If any doubt or fear comes up, just breathe and return to your vision. You are not doing this to escape reality. You are doing this to create a new one. Your mind is a canvas. Your thoughts are the brush. Your feelings are the colors. You are the artist of your experience. You can do this every morning or any time you need to reconnect with hope. Just a few minutes can make a big difference. The more you practice, the clearer your vision becomes. And as it becomes clearer inside, life begins to respond. What you feel, you attract. What you focus on, you grow. So focus on joy. Focus on peace. Focus on the beautiful life that is waiting to unfold through you. You are not asking for too much. You are simply remembering what you are worthy of. Keep visualizing. Keep believing. Keep receiving. Gratitude is not just a moment. It is a practice. And the more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. Gratitude helps you return to the present. It reminds you that this moment is enough. It softens your heart and clears your mind. It helps you shift your attention from what is missing to what is already here. That shift opens the door to abundance. You begin to see that you are already living in the middle of blessings, even if some are still unfolding. Gratitude keeps you rooted in what is real and beautiful. One of the most loving things you can do for yourself is to create a daily gratitude ritual. This can be as simple as writing down 3 things you are thankful for every morning, or saying a short prayer of thanks when you wake up, or sending a kind message to someone you appreciate. These little moments build up. They create a rhythm of thankfulness in your day. And the more you practice, the more your heart begins to overflow with ease and joy. You start to look for reasons to feel thankful, and you find them everywhere. Even on hard days, there is something to be grateful for. The breath in your lungs, the sky above you, the strength that carries you through. Gratitude does not need to be grand. It only needs to be true. Say to yourself, I am thankful for this moment. I am thankful for the love I've received. I am thankful for my journey. These words may seem simple, but they carry deep power. They help you come back to yourself. They help you feel grounded. They help you open your heart to the goodness of life. You don't need to wait for something big to happen to feel grateful. Start with what's already here. Let that feeling grow. Keep a little journal by your bed. At the end of each day, write down one moment that brought you joy or peace. It can be small, A warm cup of tea, a quiet walk, a smile from a stranger. These moments are treasures, and the more you notice them, the more they come. Gratitude does not just change your day, it changes your energy. It lifts your spirit. It invites more blessings. It helps you align with the flow of life. When you make gratitude a habit, you are telling the universe, I am open, I am ready, I am thankful. And the universe responds with more for you to be thankful for. Gratitude is a quiet celebration of life. Practice it daily, and you will see just how much beauty surrounds you. You are the blessing. You are the light you've been waiting for. All the love, all the peace, all the abundance you seek, it lives inside you. You may have forgotten at times. You may have doubted your worth. But now you are remembering. You are reconnecting. You are realigning with the truth of who you are. You are not separate from the goodness of life. You are a part of it. You carry it in your words, your thoughts, your presence. Each morning you have a chance to return to this truth. With each new sunrise, you get to begin again. You get to speak love into your day. You get to walk with trust. You get to say, thank you, life. I am here. I am ready. I am grateful. And with that simple prayer, everything starts to shift. Your energy changes. Your heart opens. Your steps feel lighter. And life meets you with grace. You don't need to have all the answers. You only need to take one small, loving step at a time. You don't need to be perfect. You only need to be present. You don't need to chase anything. You only need to receive what is already flowing toward you. This is the gift of the morning. This is the blessing of a new day. You are free to choose again. You are free to live with gratitude. You are free to be abundant, joyful, and whole. Say this final affirmation with me. Life loves me. I am blessed. I am grateful. I am abundant. Let these words guide you today. Let them live in your heart. Let them shape your thoughts, your choices, your experiences. And know that with each breath, you are creating a life filled with love. Keep going. Keep growing. Keep shining. The world needs your light, and so do you.